Right, okay, so I did find out of bounds. Bad news number one, it's Nolo Ben, but if you run into the right side here, it's actually super easy. Bad news number two, this bridge is the one leading to, I'm pretty sure that's Tagira. We can go check real quick. Yeah, this is the one leading to Tagira, which is the easiest one to make it to. But fret not, you can also leverage this out of bounds. In theory, if we sort of sidle around here, you could make your way. Yeah, but that's going to be hard. The third bad news sort of thing is that even if you clip through this bridge here, I cannot for the life of me find a way to just climb on it while staying on the out of bounds, right? Which is sort of the big deal, is being able to climb the bridge without having to do open the other side. So like the theory would go that in order to save time, you would be over here. You would manage to back up some amount so that you're still inside of the railing of the bridge, but you're on the bridge. And then you just get high enough to where you can sort of bail early. Because problem number four, if I just make a mad sprint here, let me see, I'm going to try to give myself the best advantage that I can out of bounds. You miss, and you just fall out of bounds. And what happens is when you respawn, depending on where you entered in from, you will spawn in a weird place. Like for example, you spawn inside of the tablet thingamabob here, which I don't think is terribly useful if you're spawning in from Noloben. It might be, I mean, we can test real quick here. We're gonna go on a testing journey. So this is who gives a shit land? Lakion. So we'll come in and out through Lakion. And then go back in. And the theory goes that we take the bridge over to Noloben, and then you clip out of bounds here, and then you fall through. This might be a different spawn point. I mean, the expectation is that it'll be somewhere inside of Lakion. Yeah, so you actually end up here. You can try it for a couple others just in case there's something interesting. So this is Tadalmer's Island. Okay. Oh yeah. I should probably turn on the sound, but who gives a fucking rip? Then you hop over to the Noloben platform and use that to get out of bounds and fall. See, it would almost be interesting if this, like, falling out of bounds took us out of bounds enough to get to Lakion or something like that. Because then what you could theoretically do is unlock Noloben and then go back here and do Lakion instead or something silly. But no, as you can see, we land right next to the Tadalmer thing. And then I guess as one last shot, we'll do Tagira. But yeah, here's your fun fact of the day. If you fall out of bounds far enough, you will pop up somewhere dictated by where you came in through. Okay, and so then we can go back here. Use this bridge. This one might be convenient again if it also took us to Lakion. Probably doesn't, but whatever. And definitely does not take us to Lakion. Instead, it just takes us to a spawn point in Tagira. So yeah, this particular out of bounds here, while it is super easy, I mean, it's a lot easier than what I was trying to do with other stuff. It isn't useful quite. It's pretty much like the worst possible. It's the bridge leading from the hardest one to get to the easiest one to get to, so you wouldn't want to ever want to cross those. I mean, in theory, you could probably do Nola Benta to Lakian over there, but again, this sort of collision is very spooky. Like, I'll try to make my way over there and see if I can get my head stuck. Yeah, no. So this is pretty much the worst example, but it does prove that you can use the bridges to get out of bounds. Again, the ideal thing to find would be an out of bounds here, which actually you can climb the bridge on, which I have done before, where you're on the bridge. But again, I can't seem to replicate that. So